All right, everybody, we are live again. Dynasty Mirror Search for Huru. Thank you so much for joining us. As we always do before we get started, just want to thank everyone for the support. It really means a lot. You guys could be somewhere else at 1 o'clock on a Sunday, but you are, well, Eastern Standard Time. But you guys are here with us, so it really means a lot. Those who have joined Cara Bars, we want to thank you as well. Thank you for coming aboard with us. We are
Absolutely.
here. We are here to help you guys out and make sure you guys are successful. And then also, too, another announcement, you guys, please go and buy the book. Go to Amazon.com. Again, go to Amazon.com and buy my children's book, The Sun Loves Me. Please go and support. Greatly appreciate it. It really means a lot. It is available on Amazon.com. So please go and support everyone. We want to sell, you know what? Today is May 3rd. We want to sell 1,000 books. 1,000 books this month. Why not? I have 70,000 of you. So why not? I think that's reasonable. There's 70,000 subscribers, and we need information like this. Okay. So please go and support The Sun Loves Me, my children's book. So you can check out the inside.
Is that on YouTube? I mean, not YouTube, Amazon. Can I order?
Yeah, it's on Amazon. Go on Amazon. Guys, it's on Amazon.
Okay.
Go on Amazon. Buy a copy. Greatly appreciate it.
Okay.
So today's topic, we're going to be discussing taking your American dollar, taking your euro, your pound, wherever you're at, taking that money and flipping it in Africa.
Great.
Now, people are always asking, well, Dynas, you get paid in euros. What if the euro crashes? What if the dollar crashes? Like, I understand that. But right now, the dollar is the measurement of trade. I guess that would be the correct term for right now. So in the meantime, we take our euros that we're paid, our commissions. Let me get my card. So at Cara Bars, we are paid our commissions, our weekly commissions on this MasterCard right here. This is what we're paid on, all right? Our weekly commissions, bonuses, we are paid on this MasterCard, all right? This is how we're paid. And basically what I do with this money, right? I pay my bills, I pay my mortgage, take care of my son, take care of my necessities. And then I invest in the continent. That's what I do. This is what I do. Because I know people are like, well, Dynas, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's jump right into it. Dynas, is it a black owned company? Who owns the company? What happens if the euro crashes? What happens if this? What happened if that? Again, when I was in corporate America, my friend told me a long time ago. He said, Dynas, you're not working for corporate America, which I was, but hear me out. You're not working for corporate America. You are working for yourself because you are using corporate America, right, to fund your ambitions. Now, if I wasn't funding my ambitions, which don't get me wrong, I blew plenty of money working in corporate America. All right. I did some right things, but I did some wrong things with my money. But if I didn't take that money to fund my ambitions, to go to Africa, to buy my house, to write my books, I would have absolutely nothing to show for corporate America, and I would right now be a corporate slave. Right now, I would still be in corporate America because I didn't create anything outside of corporate America. So the idea is taking your money, okay, and flipping it into what you want, into your passion, into your dream, into your ambition. And on this platform, 95%, 90% of the conversations have to do with Africa. And so I know a lot of people like, Dynas, what does Cara Bars got to do with this? Again, is it black owned? It's a German owned company. Okay, listen, start your Go franchise, build your business, take that money, okay, and flip it into businesses inland in Africa. But if you have a better I say this all the time. I give this disclaimer all the time. If you have a better vehicle, please let us know. Like if you have a better vehicle where you could get in for as little as $200 to $5 and have your own Go franchise and build it up and take that commission Let me pull it out again. Let me pull the card out again. Okay. And take that commission, right? That you get paid on every Friday on this and flip it in Africa. If you have a better solution outside of going and getting a job where you're going to be reduced or limited to 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks of vacation, where you can't get completely engaged with the continent. And then outside of that, you have to ask your boss, hey, can I take these 2 weeks vacation? He might say, you know what? You can in December because December, that's a busy month for us. We really need you here. You know what? Well, what you could do, you could take 3 days here, 3 days there. I mean, I've seen stuff like this.
Right.
If you have a better, shout out to Pan-Africanism Strikes Back. Brother, put your link to your page in the chat room. Put your link to your page in the chat room. And what I'll do, I'll make you a moderator if you can. So, yeah, there we go. Can I go on vacation? Can I go to Africa today, boss? Hey, boss, can I go to Africa today? If you have a better solution, and then on top of that, I'm going to go deep now. On top of that, you start going to Africa. You start reconnecting. And then, people at your job stop looking at you funny. I mean, this guy just loves Africa too much, buddy. I mean, is he connecting to his roots? I mean, are you connected to your roots, buddy? I mean, you just love to Africa too much, buddy. I mean, come on, man. You got to hit these numbers, buddy. I mean, you just love Africa too much. If you have a better solution, then let me and Fitzgerald know. So again, we are showing you an opportunity where you can get in, build a business, and then flip that money to Africa. If you have a better solution, just let us know. And all you're doing, hold on, I got it right here. So all you're doing, this is a gold card, 1 gram. You're just taking your fiat currency, cash gold, 0.1 gram. You're just taking your fiat currency and you're just flipping it into this. And then you're getting others to do the same thing and you get paid. We're in 146 countries. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I think this is important. We're in 146 different countries. The most popular country, Ghana, you can operate fully in Ghana and build a team in Ghana. We have team members in Ghana. But again, it's about the vehicle, okay? It's about the vehicle. Take this money, go your American dollar, your euro, your pound, take that money and flip it into what you want to do in Africa. All right, go ahead, Fitzgerald.
Yeah, you was doing a great job. First of all, before I get started, I would like to thank Dynas Amir for contacting Miss Susan Simpson, the owner of Tribe Decor. I got this incredible mask yesterday, and I don't like wearing these things, with the exception of this. But this is a great product. Man, I really like this, and so I like the Dynas gifted it to me, and he got it from Susan, the owner of Tribe Decor. Please support this lady. I mean, this this is a real deal product, and I'm thoroughly pleased with it. And second thing, what I said to you guys, support that man. When I ordered my book,
Okay.
came in yesterday, so I said I ordered it last time when we were actually on the stream at it, and I'm looking forward to adding this to my collection. It is absolutely true. Leaders are readers. Leaders are readers. So I like it. Good artwork. Great subject matter. I'm going to read this like I don't know the author. Okay, so where I can where it can stick in my spirit like a little deeper. Now just read it like, okay, just the same thing I would give like an Anthony Robbins or a Les Brown or people I don't know, give it that same type of feedback and scrutiny. But you have to read, and you have to have good associations as far as to help develop your character, develop your spirits and your business acumen. Because you're going to learn how to get good at any craft that you're choosing. You're going to have to study it, and you're going to have to become a professional. I am a professional networker. You know, that is why Dynas and I having a level of success we are. It's not luck. We are professional people connectors and promoters, and we are professionals in this particular game, and we learn it. And and I'll also and we have learned the techniques that we have be successful from people like Michael Delco, my sponsor, who I talked about. And incidentally, to give you a little bit about Michael, you guys have heard me talk about my sponsor Michael Delco, that gave me that call January 14, 2015, that started this whole process of where I am right now. Well, for those who say, well, so one guy said, this is a scam and get a job. And no, I'm not going to answer those. But to that individual and beyond, it's so much of a scam that this week, Carrot Bar just gave him and his wife a Mercedes-Benz, brand new Mercedes-Benz vehicle with the keys, or they told him he can have his choice of 40,000 euros in gold. It's just gave him a car. For why? For just building the team. So that's the kind of things that are out there, as far as that you can realize what work in this business. I can't say that for other business. The top prize and Dynas and I, we're eventually looking to grab that. We're looking to grab that. You can actually win a villa, for 750,000 euros built for you anywhere in the world, with the deed given to you. And so we're looking at what we can do to put ourselves in position to go ahead and have some of the finer things of life. That's Michael and his beautiful wife Monisha Delco, and that's the car that Harold Sites and Carrot Bars not gave him, that he won because he had an incentive plan. The incentive plan before that, he had qualified for like a super Rolex watch, both him and his wife. So the stuff is out there, and all he has been doing is just basically saving the gold and telling other people and doing things, and for what makes his story so unincredible, and I said that unincredible, you can do the exact same thing too. Now, so I want to add one thing what Dynas is saying about the African situation, investing in Africa. I'm too interested in that. Actually, I want to spend some time there. I plan on spending some time there. Something about that continent that just draws me to it, and so I know what it is, but I just want to see that. But one thing when he was saying, okay, you could turn your euros, which we get paid in Carrot Bars by way of euros on our MasterCard, or you can use your pounds, or you can use your dollars, or whatever you want to do. But there's a little interesting point over there, and really around the world. It's called currency exchange. Currency exchange. You could take a country, for one country, and use the currency of say like a euro, and all of a sudden it's more in that country than it would be in their home country. Now, and that is all over. That is all over Africa. It shouldn't be like that, but it is. And Fitzgerald, why do you say it shouldn't be like that? Africa has all the resources. If anything, their currencies should be the strongest in the world. They got all the gold and the cobalt and the lithium and the tin and the cocoa and the coffee and they have pretty much everything they need. Natural, the rubbers, Africa doesn't need anyone. So no, they don't need anyone. Africa could trade pretty much well within itself, within the 54 nations right there, and they're cool. The world needs Africa, not the other way around. But I'm not here to give as far as like an economic forum on the state of Africa. What I am saying though, that if you take let's just say you had you set a goal to earn like 1,000 euros a week. Regards to your Carrot Bar business, mine is considerably higher than that. But let's just say it for right there, and that's your goal. And maybe you want to move to Ghana. I keep hearing this country come up for a number of reasons, and one day I'll get into you know why that is, maybe. But once I figure that out, but their dollar is the Ghanese dollar.
The
Okay,
city.
and just go.
The
What's
city.
that?
The
The
city.
C. Okay, apologies. So just go on and type into Google currency exchange 1,000 euros and what the equivalent that would be in Ghanese C. And then I did that with Sierra Leone. And I did that earlier this week, and I said to the Dynas, why am I in the United States? Because once I started seeing the difference with what my money could do, just simply by working my care bar business. I'm going to get money. My money comes from all over the world, so it's not going to affect me that I'm over there. As long as I have this. My computers, I can operate my business over there just as easy as I can do in Tampa, because I have a cyber business. But nevertheless, I'm like, wow, if I want to really stretch my money and really maximize my money, as opposed to living down here in Florida, my money would go so much further. And isn't that what we want? Isn't that what we want? If I go over there, like maybe I would go over there like to grab me about 10 acres of land and plant a vegetable garden and do things like I used to do back home in the country. So you look at these ideas of what you can do, plus the fact that maybe I want to spend some great time over there. I want to do some things like that just to make semi live. I mean, I don't plan on giving up my U.S. citizenship. I have family all over here, but that's just a possibility. And I started thinking like that because of this business, because with this business has given me a vehicle that I can realize that. I mean, and you look at the possibilities that you can do by saving in gold, getting paid in euros, having a home-based business, and it's really startling what the stuff that is available to you if you take action and put a mechanism in place, a residual income in place, and you have a vision for far as what you want to do it with the money. I have said a couple of times on the stream, and it hasn't got really solidified. Like I quote Warren Buffett: "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die." But this quote, I'm going to try to make this statement the same way. If you're working for money, if you have this idea that I work hard for my money. I used to hear that from both men and women. I work hard for my money. I mean, I'm working out there hard. And before I understood what I was talking about, I really thought it was true. I was doing a stream on Search for Uro this week. I think it happened Wednesday, and I had an epiphany while I was sitting up here talking just like I'm doing now. And rather like I was listening to Dynas talk, and it occurred to me, if I'm working hard for my money, or you're working hard for your money, you're doing it wrong.
Right.
So, okay, Fitzgerald, you're way out there in left field. No, I'm not. Because you should not be working hard for money. Money should be working hard for you. You should be in bed, and money should be at the computer at 2 a.m. figuring out how it's going to get more money for you. Your money should be working when it's real hot outside, or it's raining outside, or it's very cold because of the winter. Your money should be working for you, not the other way around. Your money should be working when you're at your daughter's recital, or your son's baseball game or football game, or you're visiting your parents because you want to spend some time with them. Your money should be working for you. Your money should not be giving breaks. Your money's job is to go out and get more money. Money is a beautiful slave, an incredible servant. It is a horrible master. It will drive you, and it doesn't care about your health. It doesn't care about your family time. It doesn't care about what you got to do and how bad you're feeling and your emotional state of mind. It doesn't care about anything. It don't care about your marriage. It don't care about you being there to raise your children. It don't care about that. All money will drive you. Hey, get up and work for me, and work for me. And the main
Hey,
work.
Fitzgerald, you there? You're going in and out a little bit.
Yes. I don't know why. It's so if money is working for you, it's a whole nother way around. Now, because money is working for you, your time is multiplied. You have more hours in a day to do things that you want. To paraphrase Stephen Jobs, and please go watch this or wherever you are in the world. He did, before he died, Stephen Jobs was the president and the creator of Apple computers, close to $1 trillion company. He was the visionary to put all those products together, and just this, we did incredible work. Steve Wozniak was the guy who helped the other co-founder Apple. He was the guy that designed it, but a lot of those inventions came out of Stephen Jobs' head. But Stephen Jobs did a commencement speech at Stanford University. And once again, go watch that speech on YouTube when we get off the stream today. And he said this. He said, "Your time is limited. Therefore, do not waste it by trying to live someone else's life. Your time is limited." To me, the time is more important than the money. But on God's earth, they really kind of go together, because the money is what buys you more of your time. Isn't that why we get up and go to work? No, isn't that why we do what we do? To support our family. So once again, if you're working hard for your money, you're doing it backwards. I really suggest you stop speaking that. It's not a statement. It's not a statement of pride. It's not a statement enduring. Because when you saying that, when you say I'm working hard for money, you're exchanging your life. You're exchanging the things that you really want to do and that you could be doing. I know people who love their profession and career. I was one of them. I'm not knocking that, and you want to do that, but the majority of people I met, they didn't love it. They just did it because they had to pay the bills. Some people want to be sculptors and painters and concert pianists. They couldn't do it because they had to go work. And some people want to go be comedians, professional paid comedians. Some people just have a gift to make people feel good. That's an incredible art. But they couldn't leave that particular job because they needed the money. And you're going to get tired, and you're going to get tired in your life saying like I can't afford it. I need to get out here and work. I need to go find a job. You're going to get tired. It's going to come a day you're really super going to get tired of it. Some people like Jacob Longwolf, Jacob. I thought Jacob was 21. Last night he confided in me on the stream, said, "Now Fitzgerald, I'm just really 18." Wow. And I said, "Okay, wow." Then I was like, "Wow, 18 years old." I said your maturity level, and then I'm thinking, man, what the heck you lied to me? Well, I did what you laid on that, man. But he sees that already at that age, and I'm more excited for him than he is, because he's too young to see it. At my age, I don't. In Dynas's age, he doesn't. He doesn't. He's not too young to see it, because we see, man, if we can get you free, and you get this guy, like, imagine having that young man where 23 years old, Dynas, about 5 years from now, he never has to worry about money again in his life. Imagine what he has ahead of him. Imagine, man. And then he's hanging around cats like you and me and Michael Delco, and he's trained, so we're talking a 30-year multi-millionaire, apartment complexes, being able to travel everywhere he wants to, simply because he plugged into a system. Imagine someone would have got a hold of us at that age, where we would be. And so you don't want to work hard for your money. You want to create systems, money systems, that work hard for you to bring you money. And you don't want to give them a day off. You want them working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to go out there and produce more income. But money everything must reproduce after its own kind. And money is no exception. Its job is to go out there and reproduce after its own kind and bring you back. and then you use this, you use the money that's brought back into you to create other income streams that's going to reproduce after their kind, and other income streams that's going to reproduce after their kind. That's how you get rich. That's how you do it. And another thing, we need to look at changing our ways of how we look at money. Money is not bad. Money, if I had to choose between money and poverty, I'm going to choose money every single time, because I mean, poor doesn't do anything. It don't say, well, it teaches something to humble. Yeah, I can be humble with money too. So when and one of the main things I see, especially with the African continent, I see a great lot of potential. I see unimaginable wealth there. I see bad management, but I see people not living the way they really need to live, because some way their resources have not been used for their benefit. People can say, oh, well, that's the European powers, or that's the Chinese powers, or that's the thing. Yeah, I'll agree with you. But somewhere someone has to rise up there saying, our resources are for Africa first, like all the rest of the nations take care of their home base first. And so until you get that type of leadership, like what are we doing giving all our resources out? Why are we letting ourselves being exploited like that? No, that'd be the equivalent of me working very hard to build something and create resources for me and my family and do something. All of a sudden, someone in here just overpowers me and just take 90% of what I have and just leave me in poverty and to feed their house. I'm doing all the work. So I have a different way of looking at that. But nevertheless, you have to grab resources. Wealth is power. And if you don't have it, you're at the mercy of someone who does. That's why you got to go ask them, is it okay that I have a job? If I can you got something for me to do. Dynas and I think in terms of what can we create for ourselves, and it's a whole nother liberation things on that. We found that's why I'm involved in Care Bars. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I didn't join it for the gold. That's why the majority of people come in. I didn't join it for the gold, and I've never heard anyone say the statement besides myself. I didn't join it for the gold. The gold was just a medium of exchange to me. I didn't join it because it was free. No, I didn't join it because I want to because I want a nice house here on the beach. I didn't join it because I want to pay my student loan bills off. I didn't join it for that. I joined it for one purpose and one purpose on. I wanted to make money. I wanted to be able to put myself in a position where I was never worried about money again. Then after that goal, which is still the central goal, then I said, okay, let me learn about the system to put that place. Let me go ahead and save in my goal, and I have. Let me go ahead and get my cryptocurrency, and I have. Let me go ahead and build a global team, and I have. Let me go ahead and share this with people, and I have. Let me go ahead and learn the things I need to learn to keep growing my brand and keep expanding this, and I have. But ultimately, I was after the income. I was after the income to go ahead and build a money stream that wasn't dependent upon me getting up, going in my car, driving an hour work one way.
For sure.
And just going ahead and trying to hoping I don't get fired. Listening to the crazy bosses and with their problems and things they can take out on you just because they got a title. I don't respond very well to stuff like that. So I wanted to create something in me. I wanted to. I got tired of downplaying my talent. And Dynas, man, what I mean by that, sometimes you'll go in there and someone to say, go ahead and be honest with what you want to say. Well, man, I'd like to be in your position one day.
All right.
I would say that. it would be seen as insubordinate. Where you thinking, I didn't even see it as ambition. I'm like, you know what? I want to be able to sit where you're sitting one day. I would like that opportunity. And then you get someone who views you as a threat because they're so insecure in what they do that they figure you're trying to replace them, and then they'll come out of their mouth with something real ignorant, very ignorant. This is my job. No, it's not. It's the company's owners. So when you get tired, it's the man who owns the company. That's his job to give out. So when you get tired of going through that, when you get tired of asking someone, can I travel? Can I go see my mom and dad? Is it okay for me to go to my daughter's recital? Can I go to my son's baseball game? You know, I want to take a little extra time off. When you get people literally telling you what Diane has said, now we can't take this vacation time right now because it's hot season. And, you know, and we need you here selling that thing. We need you here all hand on deck. And you go ahead and we'll give you a day or two here, a day or two there. You can't go nowhere with a day or two here, a day or two there. Right. You could probably go out maybe 70 miles at the most. And you got to be back the next day. You know, you can't enjoy it like that. So the time that you earn, people can actually put boundaries and stipulations on how you spend it. So when you want to be free, you'll do what it takes to get free. I want it to be free. And once again, I define freedom as simply this: having enough money along with enough time to do what you want, when you want, where you want, as long as you want, with who you want. That's freedom. And that's what I go after. Ultimately, that's what I go after. Like, take my friend Michael Delco. He has that. If you see that man, and many of you guys did, many of the audience member did, he's very plain. He is in real life. He's very plain. Listen to modest house in a modest town. You will never know he's at the level you do it. You'll never know that man is responsible for filling stadiums with Let's Go Weekend when he puts that on twice a year. You know, with having affiliates all over the world. You'll never know. He's literally able just to go ahead and take this. I talk about it, but he can do it, and he can just go there, go to the Atlanta Jackson Airport, sit up there and look on something, close his eyes. I want to go to that city. Body gets right on the. He can Dynass. He can, and you know that. I know. You know, that's freedom. That's freedom. You know, when he tells a man like Dynass and I, when I first introduced him, but he say, Fitzgerald, Dynass, listen, man, while I'm sitting up here waiting for y'all, I made 600 euros, and he showed it to us. And then he go in and say, well, you know, hey, I got you guys lunch, get what you want. Yeah. Because of the kindness of his heart, but also that lunch was a business expense, Dynass, so he can write that all off. Right. And so when you see, when you have next level problems that many of the Carrot Bar affiliates have in this stream in this business, what I mean by next level problem, you get ready to take your suits to the dry clean. All of a sudden you stick in there's about $3,000 in the pocket you forgot about. You got checks over there. You got checks that you got from other business ventures, and they're laying on your desk, and you know you count them up. And they've been there for 3 months, and you about like $25,000. It's not that you don't care, but your money is not an issue with you. When like one of our affiliates said, and I'm not going to say her name, but she's very prominent in this business. When she said, well, I found an extra 15,000 euros in my account that I just didn't know about. That happened this week. You know, so yes, the money is important, but it's not the end game. What is important is taking control over your life. Having people joining with Dynass and I every single day because they want that level of freedom. All you do is click onto the link. What Dynass has up there. You know, you're gonna.
Fitzgerald.
5 minutes if you're a fast one. You
Fitzgerald. You keep going in and out a little bit. If you could repeat that last part.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, I sound fine over here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe let me turn my volume up and talk a little louder.
No, it's good.
And if I sound like I'm shouting
No, it's the connection.
Okay, well, apologies. Let me go ahead and speak a little faster because this thing coming in. So you're going to get an email from Carrot Bars, okay, saying you have successfully registered. You in turn go to that email and verify the account. Okay, then you're going to get a call from Prince Dynas Amir. He's going to help you with a business package. Then you're gonna then he's also going to help you set up with autosave. After all, the name of the game is to acquire. That's what you got into it. You don't have any maximums with that, so you're definitely going to want to do that. Then he's going to put you in touch with me. I'm going to train you and find out, do a goal statement to you, find out exactly what we're working for. My first goal is to help you get your money back that you spent for your package within 5 weeks. And I have a good system as far as to do that. I'm also going to plug into wealthbuildersworldwide.info, where you have a teaching system. Save a lot of gold, tell a lot of people, make a lot of money. Run a global business from the comfort of your cell phone, from your home. Get paid in euros every Friday and once a month, depending on your team. Be able to duplicate and grow and literally grow a global network that you are getting paid from all over the world. Literally. I wish I had something more complicated to say to you. I don't. I introduced this to people. 25 people said yes to me. Jacob Longwolf said on the stream that we were doing from Australia last night, he said, Fitzgerald, how many people said no to you? I said, man, I don't care. I don't even remember the no's. All I remember is the yeses. And and all I remember is the yeses. I'm not focused on who's saying no. And so by 125 people, last time I checked my numbers, it was 11,054. You minus 125 people from 11,054. All the rest of the organization came in by someone telling someone. You have a sphere of influence that will not listen to Dynas Amir and I, no matter how charismatic you may think we are. They won't listen to us. There is a sphere of influence that only will listen to you. To you. That makes you very powerful. There's also a spirit of influence to the people you talk to that will only listen to them. They won't move for anyone else but them. You doubt it? Dynas Amir. He wasn't going to move for anyone besides me. He'll tell you the story himself. If I wouldn't have brought this to him, because he had dismissed it, he didn't want it, but it was who bought it to him, right, and the way I bought it. Right. Okay. And so by doing that, Dynas has changed the projection of him and his little boy's life. And I listened to Michael Delco. Michael Delco said, hey, Fitzgerald, we got a business deal with goals, free to join. Go ahead and sign me up, because I trusted Michael. I knew Michael wouldn't leave me in a den of rattlesnakes. I trusted him. I didn't say take a chance on me. I was already sinking. Corporate America was killing me. I was getting fired from jobs, I had the college. I have the college degree, highly educated. No systems. About 25 years of sales and marketing experience and human relations. No criminal record, nothing. Got a great reputation in the workplace, but I was expendable. I just was like millions of other people are. I wasn't getting a lot of those promotions opportunities, and so I would shift sometimes and shift from one job to another after about 2 or 3 years, and my dad would ask me that. So, well, son, why you keep doing that? I said, Dad, I can't stay at jobs making $14, $15 an hour. That's not enough for me to live. I gotta constantly keep looking for something better. No, I got to. And so I was trying to create stuff, look at creating stuff on the side. And I have been involved with many of network referral based businesses. I did not find the success until I found this one. And I just wanted it free, because I knew at 50 years old, man, I couldn't keep working like this. I mean, retirement's coming up. I'm getting tired, not physically in my body, mentally tired. I just got tired of spending in place. I was in a job where sales, where literally it don't care about what you did yesterday. It don't care about what you did last week. I mean, I was one of the top salesperson in the company. This picture right here is the president and the CEO of the company I used to work for, a major software company. I'm up on stage not because they like me, because I produced. That year, that year I was one of the top producers in all of the country. That was me getting recognized in Dallas, Texas. And a year later, I got a phone call in February because due to an illness, I got fired. Right after I came off my family medical leave act. I can go. I can. So hey, wait a minute, Mr. President, you see what I did? Remember us, dude? You ain't got the numbers. What are you doing for me lately? Don't cry for me too bad. I had about 3,000 plus 3,000 plus Carrot Bar affiliates then. No, a little under 3,000. Little under 3,000 plus Carrot Bar affiliates back in February of 2019. So I had a business now. That business now is 11. So it's done almost tripled in growth. And I said, well, let me go out there and get a job. So I tried to get another job, and then another one. Finally, my last job, I found this 6-figure income job selling again, because I knew I could find money within that, and you can always get those jobs. But I found a sweet plum. I was down in Florida. I was selling high impact windows. For those of you who are familiar with this part of the country in Florida, we got a lot of hurricanes down here. And so one of the main things that destroys a home is the windows blow out. So I was selling these window packages, and it was highly lucrative. We met the owner, and went to a job fair. We got hired for that job. It was nothing for you to be working 16, 18 hours a week. They let you know that your family life was in essence gone. And we did that Monday through Saturday. Well, I got there was a little virus all about. I was like, okay, I'm liking this. I'm doing a lot of driving, but nevertheless, I got something I see I can make a really decent go at it. Still got my Carrot Bar business on the side. I get called in the office. It was payday. I get called in the office by the boss, and didn't expect this. So all of a sudden, Fitzgerald, I gotta let you go. No, people aren't letting us in their houses and whatever, So once again, I was let go to no fault of my own. And when I drove home and I got to my desk, I'm like, never again. I shut the job stuff down. I said, dude, you're tripping. You got a business a day near close to 10,000 affiliates, and you ain't seriously working it like you should. And you going up and up, no more. Now I'm able to do what I'm able to do in an hour sometimes, what I did in 2 weeks of working. Am I bragging? No, I just made a decision. I said, that's the last time I'm going to drive down the highway with that feeling in my stomach. I'm going to create something, because dang it, dude, you are at an age where this is old now. Now you're getting an age where maybe age discrimination started to kick in. Now people don't see that gray hair yourself like maybe as a badge of wisdom. Now they look at that, maybe you're a dinosaur. And I just simply got tired. And that's what I went to work. And I said, Dynass, man, let's go ahead and play ball with this. Really, let's put full court press. And we did that by helping other people, saving gold, create their own business, create a residual income for their team, for their family rather. And create a business. I saw, to be honest with you, I saw opportunity. Carrot Bar situation is going on. Not Carrot Bars, but Corona situation is going on. People are forced to stay at home. I'm seeing unemployment rise, and I say, Dynass, Well, a lot of people are crying, man, this is a golden opportunity.
Right.
People are going to be at home. A lot of these people who probably would have said no to us, or maybe, go do what you guys want to do. Now they're calling us.
Right.
Now they want to be involved because I'm like, we got something here. So rather than go out there and say, well, we told you so, we like, no, wait a minute, perhaps you want to take a look at this. Many people have contacted Prince Amir and said, like, you know what, I want to get started in that, because I used to say there's no such thing as a good job. Many of you guys remember me say that. I would say, you tell me you got a good job, I laugh at you, because I know you. I know you playing the funk. I know you ain't sitting on anything. I know it's not your job. And I know it can be snatched away from you anytime at the owner's will. I know that. I know if you get sick with a health crisis, like happened to me, your job can be gone. I know if you go through a separation, your livelihood could be gone, just like it happened to me. So I know there's no such thing as a such thing. I know the only power is in ownership. I know your only security is something you build and you own.
Right.
Something you build. So you can dance all the way around and talk to me. I'm just one of those cats. I just let you know right to your face. You don't need to guess when you leave me. I know you faking the funk. I done lived on God's earth 55 years. And so I know I know things ain't all right. Even if you're holding, I know, your dollars is still going down in purchasing power. I know this is still going down in purchasing power. It takes more of this to live what it did 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Goods and services are going up. I know that gold is going up in value, period. And so when you tell me you all right, yeah, you all right, because you ain't had a distress call yet. Dynastics Amir can tell you how all right he is when he's sitting over there in Cote d'Ivory, and they're telling he's enjoying and dancing over there drinking pineapple juice. I don't know what he was doing, and all of a sudden he gets an email saying, "Hey, you know what, man? We got to talk. We don't cut your territory. Enjoy the rest of your vacation now. Enjoy the rest of your vacation. No, we didn't ask you. I can promise you once he got back, because I talked to him after this.
Right.
Once he got back, and that took its soul. He was one of the number one producers, definitely the top 5 of that whole organization throughout the United States. It took his soul. And then for the same job, he was telling me he loved, and he was all right. I remember I got a phone call with him one day, like, Fitzgerald, I don't even feel like going in. Hell, I ain't even trying to do it. He told me that. Yeah. It's because they took his soul. And they took the love of the thing, because how did they take his soul? They played with his income. And so when I get up here, I'm not trying to scare you guys. I'm talking real life. I know you guys I know a lot of people are hurting out there. And I know a lot of people, need what we got, but not everybody going to do what we got. I know this is not only a problem in the United States. I know it's all over the world. I talk to people in other countries. I talk to people in London, U.S. Virgin Islands, Trinidad, Tanzania, Switzerland, South Africa, Nigeria. The story is all the same. I want my own business. Right. I want something I can leave to my family. If Carrot Bars are showing me how to do it, I want to do it. You say gold? Yeah. I don't have to explain that to people. I say you can run it from a cell phone. Yeah. I don't have to explain that to people. Multiple countries that my business is in. I've only been to one of them. That's Canada. That's the only country I've ever been in. And still the cry is the same. Male, female, black, white. It's got the product is gold. What's the worst going to happen to me? Even if I decide not to build a team, I got this. Gold is money. I got that stuff there. I'm getting paid in euros. So enough talking, Fitzgerald. How do I get started? Register a free account. Select a business package. A business package is like Dynastics Amir so eloquent says, it's like having your own gold franchise. You got a choice of 4 business package. Number 1, the VIP, what Dynastics Amir and I are. It's like 4,900 euros. The thing about it, it didn't cost Dynastics that much, because it risen with gold. Each package comes with gold. as well as they're tax deductible. There's a high demand for gold right now. You know, so between the gold that you get and the tax write-off you can get, and the accountant that you have, you could probably net that out of zero. And then the final package is a bronze, you know, about 180 euros. We have many people, plenty of people in Karat bars get in a VIP. It's not a recessionary one. And so what's the difference with them? They should. When you get a business package, you can, no matter who comes in and what business package they get, you can get 10% of that business package. For example, you can be a silver package holder, and you ask Dynas, did we look for ways to make money? Or you ask me, we look for ways to make money. Both of us say yes, and if both of us decide to get a VIP package, 300 something euros for me, 300 something euros from Dynas, just because we said yes. Incidentally, we didn't get it for you. We got to build something for us and our family. That's the beautiful thing about it. It also comes and also there's another payment stream on that you get called units. Now, in the world of Karat bars, you have 2 teams and only 2 teams. You know, it don't make a difference how many team members you phone. No, we have the computers, we have the gold, we have the packages, we have a numerous number of products coming through, and soon and many more to be offered. Well, every time someone purchases that it creates a unit, whether it's done by someone in your team or someone that they personally bring in themselves. You know, throughout your team, it creates units. So when you get 50 units on another team, it generates a payout. We get paid 80 euros uploaded on our MasterCard by way of Karat bars. That can happen from Ethiopia. That can happen from Houston, Texas. That can happen from London. That can happen from Trinidad. That can happen from we get those units accumulate like that. We get paid in euro, which is a high paying currency as compared to the dollar, and it have to get out there and work for. Let's say if you have a silver package, 25 units on one side, 50 units on another side, you're going to get paid 40 euros. Now, I said, if you say, Fitzgerald, which one should I start at? I would say start at a VIP. You said, well, maybe that's a little rich to my blood. Okay, which one you recommend? Start at a silver package. Why do you say a silver package? Here's why. Because Karat bars is going to upgrade you for free a dang near $2,200 gold package. Let's say you accomplish that in 2 weeks and you still have 3 weeks left of 5. You go get ahead and get 5 gold package holders. Work for the bronze package too. You know, you can get 2 package upgrades there. We've had an affiliate accomplish that. You're gonna be saving in gold. So it's just a win-win situation. It's based. Dynas and I will not do it for you. We will help you because we got to go out there and build our own team. You know, we will help you and establish that, but it will create an income that can easily pass your full take-home income without you going out there by earning an extra 5. They leave. That's why the reason they leave there. Plenty of Nigerians. Isaac Matthias is a VIP Karat bar affiliate over there in South Africa, and the money he's making that he converts over into rand. He's a very successful Karat bar affiliate. He's like, why in the heck would I want to come to the United States? Why would I want to leave Africa? I'm taking a pay cut if I leave here. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, I got it made here. Everything's here. I don't need to come over there because of the exchange rate. And he's put a very, very dynamic team together. So the question, what we're looking for is, what are you going to do? I mean, I assure you that. Let me tell you what's going to be part of that new normal. Longer hours, more automation, artificial intelligence taking more jobs, more part-time workers, because if you're a full-time worker, I don't feel like paying you a lot of those benefits. It's costing me multiplied millions. More emphasis on you paying for your pensions, not unless you're grandfathered in.
All right.
More emphasis on freelancers or contract workers that you come in there, you're not on their payroll, you're a contract worker on 1099s over here in the United States. That means that you're doing that. You're going to see a lot more emphasis. That last job that I left, that I got, that's what it was. I was paid on a 1099. For me, I had a Karat bar business, and I have I have my business account in my business, so I can have the check deposited in my business account, and then I can write me as an employee for my business account, and I can help minimize my taxes on both ways. That's a little trick you see an accountant as far as with that, and so we're going to see a lot of these things, but nevertheless, here's what we're also going to see, Prince, Don, and Samir. We're going to see foreclosures get ready to go through the roof. We're going to see repossessions get ready to go through the roof. We're going to see some people who happen to pull their children out of colleges because they no longer afford their tuition. We're going to see a lot of this. Unfortunately, this is the way it is. That's just in this land. But a lot of times, as the West goes, especially with the United States, so the rest of the world go. When we sneeze over here, everybody else catches the flu.
Right.
But for some reason they say this is the economy that gauges everything. Maybe not for long, but it is right now. So you got to take action. Got a business is free to join, deals with gold, run on a cell phone computer from 146 countries on the world. You are your own employee. I'm sorry, you are head of your own global enterprises. You have no minimums, no maximums. You don't have anywhere to, hey, hi son, and you don't have anybody report to but yourself. You decide who works in your business, who don't. People what they do, they save a lot of gold, tell a lot of people, and you get a percentage of their team, just like your boss does you. See, for some people say they got a problem with that, but yet they don't have a problem working at a job. A CEO is probably making 1,000 times more than you. He's getting paid off the guy in the cubicle next to you, your manager, his manager, everybody all the way up, and he's getting a bonus from all that. I personally know a very, 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 very successful and high paid executive down here in Tampa. Sometimes that man's bonus is $40,000 a year.
Oh God.
That's on top of that. That's on top of his very, very good salary. He's part of the executive team. Is it fair? Fair for him? Is it fair for the workers? What's fair? Please get that out your children's vocabulary. Do not teach your children about it's fair. Don't get, because when they get out there in that world, they're going to get rocked. You tell them things can be fair in this house. Don't expect that world to treat you fair. Life is not fair. Sometimes the smartest person doesn't win. Sometimes the fastest person don't win the race. Sometimes things just don't work out as they should. And that's why I'd rather be, when it comes down to it, if I'm in a storm, and I've been through many of them, physical storms, big rainstorms, and floods and everything. When it comes down to it, I'm the one want the wheel. I only want Dynasty. Even if it was his vehicle, I want the wheel, because I figure I can. If I'm going down, in control of my life. I ain't going to leave it up to someone else. It comes down to it, no matter what. I want the wheel. Give me the wheel. I don't care if it's your car. If I'm in there, I want it, because I figure I can get out of it, and that's the way. I ain't so sure about you. I don't know if you're going to panic, but maybe your panicking is going to take me down with you. And I just don't feel like going to happen today. So when it comes to the economy of your life, you want the wheel. You want to build something that you own. You don't want to leave it at someone else, because they might drive you over a cliff, and you have no choice to go with them because you're in their vehicle. Build your own economic vehicle. Warren Buffett, in my closing, has said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Fitzgerald Stephens says, if you don't make moves, moves will be made on you. And further, Fitzgerald Stephens says, if you work for money, you are going to be broke. But if money works for you, you are going to be rich. It's simple as that. Very simple. Nothing complicated about my speech. But you got to get out there and make it happen. We giving you a vehicle. You got a greater vehicle that fits the terms like this? Let me know. Let Dynas know. Let Dynas know. We ain't got no problem, but we ain't found nothing to match this. That's why we get on to talk about it every day at 1 o'clock. And you know what? And our team is growing. There's, you don't see behind the scenes of what's going on with this. So after we get off the video, but you better rest assured, we are on calls. I'm on calls. I'm doing videos. I'm talking to other people. I'm helping people set their business up. I'm helping people gather gold. I'm helping people change the future of their lives, and along with Dinah and Samir, and they could care less about what we're getting from it. Only thing they're concerned about building something for them and their children. And so, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for your time. As I have said, I sincerely enjoy coming on, helping people. I really do. But I believe, and I know in my heart of hearts that there is nothing special about me and Prince Dinah and Samir. You guys can do exactly what we do. Now, if you doubt that. And on the other hand, also, you guys already are doing exactly what we do. I ain't into carrot bars. I don't do that marketing stuff like you do. You tell someone about the Black Panther movie, they go see it. Yeah. Disney send you a check for it, a referral fee? No.
Nope.
Tell somebody about you got a good haircut? Yeah. Okay. Your barber give you a referral fee? Even something off of your haircut? No. Ever had a good meal in a great restaurant, a new and up and coming restaurant? Yeah. Did they send you a referral fee for it in cash? Yeah. No. You ever went to a concert? Tupac, Prince, Michael, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Amy Winehouse, George Michael, any other artist you want? They ever send you a referral fee saying thank you for referring these people? No.
Oh.
So you mean to tell me you're going to use your word of mouth marketing, your advertising platform, you got nothing from it? Dinah and I don't do it. We prescribe to the philosophy of Heath Ledger's Joker on the Dark Knight, and the Joker said, if you're good at something, never do it for free. Why should everyone else profit from your free advertising besides you? So you mean to tell me I just tell people I tell people about the business of free to join, and I tell them that they go ahead to Saving Gold, they get a business packet. When I got a business packet, I get paid. When they tell someone else, I still get paid. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. And maybe one day you'll be waking up and someone called you and said, hey, you just won a brand new 2020 C-Class Mercedes. Here's the Mercedes. Or do you want to take the 40,000 euros in gold? Which one you want? Maybe someone will say that to you. All he did was tell me. I told Dinaz. Dinaz has told several of you, and you get told right there. This is real life because the grocery stores, the mortgage company, they don't care if this says Carrot Bars, MasterCard, Chase, whatever your bank is. Do you have the money or do you not? And that's the thing that Dinah and I understand. And and you're talking to two men who we loved our job. We love corporate. I mean, there is a high when you're out there, making money, and you're making a good paycheck. It's a high. But we didn't tell you about the sleepless nights. We didn't tell you about the canceled vacations. We didn't tell you about the times where we was pushing through headaches and pushing through a lot of other pains and personal problems that it was creating because we were spending more time at our job than taking care of other aspects. We didn't tell you about that. We didn't tell you about the being told like, hey, if you don't produce this, we're going to take your job away. Dinah and Samir told me one time, Fitzgerald, if I make $80,000 a year, I'm going to get fired from my job. He told me that, and I was in Buffalo. If I make only $80,000 a year, I'm getting fired. I had a guy would say, hey, you guys ain't selling. We would have our sales caller in the morning about 8:30. You guys ain't selling. I don't know what the heck is going on. What the hell? You know what? The boss may just shut the whole dang department down. Now go out there and sell. Now y'all have a good day. They would tell us this in the morning. They would tell us this stuff in the morning. And I needed my job. But after a while, I got tired of it. After all, I told him, you can tell the boss, hell, if he figure out a way he can do it better, come down there and let him do it. I said that to him. He didn't tell the boss about that, but I was ready to walk. He did. Because then I got, man, this dude's sitting up there. You trying to tell me how to sell, and hell, you can't do it yourself. But yet you bonusing off of me. I got. And so that's why I talk like I do. But you know what? I don't get tired of talking to you guys. Maybe you get tired of listening to me, but I'm free. I'm free to make what I want, how I want, when I want. And I'm free to help other people do the same thing. So I'm going to use the word please. Please take action on your future, not mine, not Dynas's. We ain't going to be the one to pay you. That's Carrot Bar's thing. And, you know, and they'll take care of that. And who knows? Maybe you two can create a lifestyle that, you know, that you really enjoy instead of one you just tolerate. Prince Amir, I thank you very much for your time. Please, guys, hit that like button, that share button. Support this great man. You know, that you know, he has enough people with his 70,000 subscribers that he shouldn't be wanting for nothing. He's an artist. He's an author, and he puts good content out for the people, you know, to see. Please also support, and she don't know anything about it. I just respect her work. Please go out there and support Susan Simpson, the owner of Tribe Decor. Hey, you know, instead of going there and buy these, this is reusable. She don't know anything about them doing this, you know, because, you know, I believe in supporting people who support us. And so, guys, thank you very much. It's a great day, and I appreciate you so much. Someone said I looked disgusted. Sorry about that. Like I was disgusted. I wasn't. I just got to learn how to smile more. You know, I got to work on that. So just help me out with that. But God bless each and every one of you and your families, and have an incredible, prosperous day.
Okay. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you click on my affiliate link in the chat room. Also, it's on the screen, and it'll be in the description. Click on the link, sign up as an affiliate. I will personally call you. Me and Fitzgerald will get you guys up and running. Also, too, go on Amazon.com. Buy the children's book. Go on Amazon.com. Buy my sales book. More books are coming out. Please go and support the books. Want to sell 1,000 of them this month. There's 70,000 of you, so there should be no reason why I can't hit that number. So again, thank you for the support. Go to dynastymirror.com as well. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, family. Peace.